Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Moonstruck TV. I'm Eleanor Grace and I'm here today to start off our programme of shows for this week, and we're kicking off as well with some live psychic messages, and we are going to be talking to two wonderful individuals who want to have readings, never spoken to them before, so this is a real demonstration as well of how psychic readings really work, how we can connect as well, using that very powerful train of thought, connecting to the voice, connecting through psychic dimensions. That's what we're going to call it as well, perhaps for this show. Now, my topic all week on UK TV and here on USA TV with Moonstruck is transformation. We are all entering into a phase now where we have to transform our lives for the better, hopefully, but in some way or form we do have to make some changes, and changes are what is the fabric of life. It's how you can think about your work, how you can think about your career, your relationship, where you're living, your environment, your money, your health, your well-being. All of those factors are going to come into the energy that surrounds this week all over the world. And we have quite a lot of extremes in different countries, but we also have the ability to overcome difficulties and obstacles as well. And that's what I want to talk to you about, those difficulties and obstacles, how we're going to get rid of them. What am I going to use? Well, I've got my amethyst crystal ball here. This one is the dark amethyst. It's like a black, bluey, purpley colour. And I like to use this during my readings because it brings in, yeah, you got it, it brings in protection and that element of caring, nurturing, which is what we all need, isn't it? We all need to have a little bit of time to consider everybody else's needs as well as our own. So I will be using the crystal, the amethyst, the dark one. Also, we will be shining some lights here onto the amethyst as well. And then we get a slightly different hue. We get that pale colour. We like to see some of those elements coming through as well into the reading. I will look into the crystal ball, do some scrying, and really hope to bring through those very important psychic messages for you. Now, I am a natural medium and psychic, and I've been working in this profession, I suppose that's what it is, for many years now, 30 to 35 years, so very experienced. And I have read for some very famous people, and you guys just, everyday people who are really wonderful, and whatever is happening in your life is what we want to talk about. So we've got Kathy now, who is on the line. Hello to you, Kathy. How are you? How are you doing today? Hello?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Can you hear me okay? Can you, Kathy? Yeah?
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to start by shuffling some of my cards. I like to do that. And just to get a link with you, Kathy, which is very important, I will sort of close my eyes intermittently as well throughout your reading. Well, you're in for some very good news. That is what is around you here, Kathy. You've got the ace. It's a dynamic force, and it gives you a real uplift here in your natural environment. So you will be feeling as though something very special is about to happen. I do have the initial of M around you. That is in spirit, though. I feel that it's a Marion Maureen name. That's the name that I'm getting here, Kathy. Whether that means anything to you or not at the moment, don't worry about it, because we'll see what happens as we go through your call. But I want to talk about you. The Ace of Cups gives you a momentous time that is on hand now for you to change your life. And this is the course of your life regarding relationships and regarding who you love as well, and how you are being loved back. Very important for you to consider that. So is that what's happening now? Are you about to enter into a commitment? Is that something that you're considering here, Kathy?
Yes.
Okay. Have you felt with this person as though that was really quite devastating some while ago, that maybe a promise was made before that just wasn't kept. So this is a really important time now for you to be able to perhaps have that element of trust. Is that true? Is that how you're feeling? How can I trust what's going to happen next? Is that nervousness that I'm connecting to here, Kathy? So is that true with you? Is that how you're feeling right now?
Yes, I've lost a lot of trust in people.
Generally, or with this one person in particular?
Yes,
Yeah, both. Both, I think, is there actually, Kathy. Well, I do feel that this will work for you this time. I think that you can have a little bit of faith and, really consider yourself here in this dilemma, because I do get it here that things haven't been that great or that easy for you in recent times gone by. And that gives you that sense of, well, should I put the effort in? Am I being foolish here to really push this relationship as far as it can go? Now, those are the questions that are on your mind. I know that. Is that true, first of all, before we go any further
yes,
forward? Yeah.
yes,
Now, the
that's
part.
true.
Okay, Kathy. Well, the pathway that I see here is not a winding road. We're not on the yellow brick road here going somewhere that we just don't quite know where it's going to end up. You are on a straight road. You can put your feet on the ground and literally put one foot in front of the other. And that's really going to be important for you, steady as she goes. And I think that also what you can do here, Kathy, is ask your questions all the time. Check things out. Don't do what you've done before, which is keep everything inside and hidden away, a big secret. Nobody really knows that you're unhappy. Really try now to speak up and speak out. Even if it is to the next door neighbor or out to the universe, you've really got to just shout out there when you're not feeling too great. You've got the sun though. There's nothing better than this card here. It does give you the impetus to really start to get your life going again. You're in a lot of heat at the moment. We all are in the world. But this is the sun card shining particularly on you and allowing you to go forward with courage. So I think you need that little bit of courage. Maybe that's the lion that you need to meet along the way here. I also feel that you're not satisfied within yourself. This is nothing to do with somebody else, because you're certainly not a victim. And I don't want you to look upon yourself as a victim. Try here to get a very different mindset. You can overcome this with using your mind as your tool and trying to think through things in the past that have been overly difficult to overcome. But sometimes, Kathy, these just weren't your fault. There was nothing that you could do. But now you can. You're grown, you're older, you've spiritually developed, you've got a lot of psychic connections as well around you. And you know that, don't you? You can feel that as well. These psychic connections are very important because they're your own psychic energy telling you, look, this is the way that I've got to go now. So who is the initial of M? There's a Michael, Marion and Maureen. They're all connected to you, but I feel they're removed and they are now past or in spirit. Ancestors maybe who have come down here today to give you a bit of encouragement. And I want to give you end of November and December as key important times for you right now, Kathy. And these are important times in your life coming up this year, but not just this year. These are anniversary dates or birthday dates as well, important times of remembrance. So let's just check this out here with you now, Kathy. Okay. So firstly, do you have this December, November time as being important? I don't mean Christmas. I don't mean, those normal things that we would expect every year, but something of importance that happened to you. What is that connection? Let us all know.
My mother passed in December.
Okay. Um, and what's the initial here, this M? Who is that? Who does that represent to you?
M. My grandma Mary is all I can think of.
You're Mary. Okay. Well, these two ladies then are with you today. It came, but it's so interesting when I see spirit, because I invite spirit into the room, into my room here, when I'm connecting through to any of my viewers or customers, any readings that I do, any lives that I do anywhere. So that's where I ask them to come down. And it was this very, it was certainly a woman, and it was very hazy. She's coming from a long way, so would have been an ancestor from a long time ago, and also somebody important to you, a family member. But your mum, if she passed in December, then she's the first one, because she was giving me this M. Marion is what I heard, but it's all derivations of Mary, and that's her name. But December was important when she passed, when your mum passed. I keep getting pains that were around her head. So either really, really bad headaches or a head injury. Did she have that? Do you know? Is that what because she's coming through and showing me her head. Is that you, actually,
My
Kathy?
mother?
Yeah.
My mom is?
Yes.
She had problems with pulmonary fibrosis, so it caused her not to have enough oxygen to her brain and
Her brain. Okay. Okay.
Right.
That's what it is then. I was getting a head injury. So it was like everything was fractured and just disappearing, everywhere in front of her. But she's together now. Your mom is here. She's together now. And she's giving you some real encouragement as well to get going with your life. And I feel that there is a breakthrough. You are going to be feeling much, much happier about yourself and about your relationship, but there's money on its way. So you're either earning more money or expecting some money. Here it is. This is like a corporate card, though. So I feel with this particular card here that you will be taking a lot. Maybe a loan or some sort of initiative with money. Business is good around you as well. And that's what your mum is sort of trying to say. Like, I'm going to make some money and you'll live better and longer than she did. And you won't get what she had. It's not there for you. There's different opportunities for you, much, much wider possibilities. Take care of your heart, she says. So do you get a bit of high?
I do.
Yeah, you get a bit of high blood pressure, something sort of welling up here. Well, she's saying just take a bit easier, go slower. Don't think that you have to rush at everything here around you, because you don't. And Kathy, are there three girls? Where are the three girls? Do you have three daughters, or do you have sisters? I've got three girls that she's saying to me. Were they her grandchildren or her children?
Yes, I have two girls, and I have grandchildren. They have three.
Okay.
Had three boys. One boy's in heaven.
Oh, okay. She seems to be still. She's shaking her head. It's still going on about three girls. Maybe it's her three girls. Do you have a sister?
Yes, I have two sisters.
That's who.
Three more. I had three sisters. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. No, it's fine. She was shaking. No. So she's not got it. That's not right. Okay. Well, you've got it now. She's saying, I love my three girls. That's you and your two sisters. So share the love. Share the love out to them, Kathy, and tell them that mum was here. And she don't miss her. She's with you all the time, so don't miss her. Don't cry for her. Just enjoy the sense of spirit that is around you, because there are times that she's there. She sort of comes out a cup of tea with you at the table, or a cup of coffee. She's around you, so don't miss her. She's not watching you. She's not going to be judgmental, but she is there. She wants to cover you up with a blanket. She wants to give you a blanket. I I think it would have been a baby blanket. There's a baby blanket that she's handing over to you. I think it's white. It's certainly for a baby. So there is a baby to be born quite soon. That's what your mum is telling you. Not yours, won't be yours.
Oh,
But there's a baby coming in, and she's giving you a blanket for that baby, and it's meant to be. So don't do anything to stop it. That's what she's saying. I'm going to wish you lots of love and light. Kathy, thank you for joining us here on the show. And what a wonderful message from your mum and Mary, your grandmother, as well. I wish you a lot of luck as well in your relationship. That's going to be positive for you, Kathy. So I hope you've enjoyed your reading here with me, Eleanor Grace. Okay, Danielle. Hello there, Danielle. Are you online with me? Hello.
yes.
Hello, Danielle. Hi, very, very welcome here to the show, Danielle. I'm Eleanor Grace. I'm here in London, in the UK. I'm a natural psychic and medium. So, Danielle, let me have a look at you and see what it is that's coming through for you here. Firstly, I am just going to have a quick look into the crystal. I do like to get going here with the crystal, and it's very prominent at the moment because you've got this lovely purple heart here that is very strong. It's a purple amethyst crystal ball that I'm using. The purple heart that's in it is powerful and is going to be giving you a great sense of purpose. So you're getting your heart pumping, very much pumping. This is symbolic. It's giving you a time as well where you can really focus now onto what you want, what is going to make you happy. So there's happiness that you're asking for in your heart, and I have your purple heart here pumping. It's right into the center of the crystal. I do feel that this is so very special here for you, so very important. And I think that this is where you can be making lots of decisions. It's decisions to change, and there are very much new ways forward here for you. So, do you have Danielle, do you have the initial of C? I want to go to, it's like a Chris, maybe it's Christopher, I'm not overly sure of that, but let's just go with the initial of C. Who is that person to you? Somebody walking towards you with the initial of C, holding out his hand, wanting to shake yours. So it's about a meeting. It's about you taking the next course of action in your pursuit of some success. So I feel that you're shaking hands. It's hands of success that I have here. Are you looking for a new role, a new job or business? Is there something that you want to really settle down and just sort of say, yeah, I'm going to do this no matter what? What is it that you're planning here, Danielle?
A good relationship.
Okay. That's your plan. And who is, do you know this person with the initial C at the moment? Christopher is one I want to go to because it sort of just reminds me of a type of Superman. You know, it's just that important, really important situation that is crossing your path. So I'm going to give you that name, Chris, okay? Chris or Christopher. Walking towards you, shaking your hand. It's like a business deal. It's like, yeah, okay, we're going to collaborate here. We are really going to be acknowledging each other. I think it's like a bit of a twin flame or twin soul approach. You will not be disappointed, Danielle. There's nothing that's going to stop this. This is a very prominent situation that is around you, and one which you cannot avoid. So that's really good news. Let's have a quick look here into the cards as well and see exactly what it is that we want to connect to. Yeah, okay, so earlier this year, February time, I would say that you are looking at, well, just being a little bit out of sorts, feeling just like what's on here, the wounded soldier sort of walking through difficult times, seeing your goal, being able to understand as well that you have been protected. Now, there was a church around you then, and I feel that, Danielle, this was a church that you visited quite a lot. I can see this building, and it seems to be looming large, quite prominent. Is that in your locality? Do you visit a church a lot?
I did. I don't anymore because I moved.
Okay. So it's a new church that you're going to find, Danielle, because you're being pushed here to go back to church, and to really allow those calm feelings around you. February, is that important to you? Was that important this February? Did that mean that you were not very happy, that you were struggling quite a lot with some dilemmas that you've got, and perhaps you couldn't make your mind up as to what to do, didn't like the decisions that you'd made possibly about your move? But do you know what? It's all going to settle down. You've got here some gifts coming to you as well. So other people being very, very much on your side and wanting to operate within the boundaries here of these gifts that are coming through to you. So I think you're being helped, supported, given a big push as well. So lots of interesting new faces that I think you will be meeting, and that's going to make you feel good. This lady in particular, the Queen of Wands, a person that may well be instrumental in work patterns for you, giving you an opening. There's an opportunity for a new door to open, and this is about a new role at work, a new idea that you have. So do tend to speak up, Danielle, because when you say what you think, when you say what you mean, other people really do take notice, but you don't say it enough. You're quite shy, are you? Is that the problem there? So you've got all the ideas and you want to vocalize those ideas and give people lots of inspiration, but I think you hold back. I mean, I feel that you would be really, really good at managing difficult problems, difficult situations, maybe even difficult people, because you have that energy around you that emotes a lot of calm, and you are able to soothe other people as well. But do get over this hurdle where you need to find that voice within. You've been with the angels as well. What was it that happened where you felt as though you were drifting away? Did you have a near-death experience in your life? Has that happened?
I was in a bad accident back in April.
April this year. Right. So who was with you in February? Who guided you down that road? Because there was a very bad influence in February that culminated in what happened in April. You went to the angels. They sent you back, obviously, because you're talking to me today, but that's what I've got. You have been there. So it's very much this near-death experience, spooky, spooky times that were very difficult for you to understand, because you were elevated and given a sense of beauty, wonderment, enlightenment, and then you came back here and now you can't find your way. So somebody is coming in to help you, and this is this lady here. She's going to be involving you in a new pathway. There's a church. This is a woman that you'll meet. She'll take you there. You're going to be meeting a man who is very much on track with you, enjoys your company, thinks you're beautiful. Absolutely. When he looks upon you, he will feel, my goodness me, this is the woman that I've been waiting for. And that's what I mean when I say it's like a twin soul connection or a twin flame connection, because that's...
Do you know what that will be?
Very soon, very soon. Let me take a timescale card. Let's look at this now. Just choose one of these cards for me, Danielle, very quickly. 1, 2, or 3. Which one would you like?
3.
All right. what have we got? Well, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you coming into a level of abundance that you just haven't had before. I want to give you this one as well. This is judgment. This is the truth coming out. And this one is your time scale. And we do have here a very sort of prominent picture of a timescale. So within the next week now, because it's within 7 days to 7 weeks that you will be experiencing this decision that you're making, gaining confidence within yourself, taking yourself along this pathway to really finding that bit of magic in a relationship. Twin soul, twin flame coming to you.
And did you say his name is Chris?
I think so, Christopher, yeah. Or in any event, you'll call him Superman, and that's my link, because that's what I saw. So I've got to give you Superman and Christopher as your name. Thank you very much, Danielle, for your call. And there we are, ladies and gents, girls and boys. That's what we have here on our programme from Moonstruck TV. It's natural psychic guidance, messages from spirit, some clairvoyance that's out there, how we can look into your future pathway, give you signposts about what is likely to happen. And it's been a pleasure and a delight here for me to read for Danielle and Kathy this evening, well, this afternoon there in the USA. And I'll see you at the same time next week. Thank you for your company. And it's bye from Eleanor Grace. Quick wave for you. Bye-bye.